Right, welcome back. And before we start with our discussion, let me first welcome our guest here, Mr. Samer Hassad, a tourism expert. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
Our pleasure. Before we start with our discussion, let me here take this very quick report, as we will be speaking about this extraordinary festival Egypt is hosting.
That's good, yeah.
But before we start with our discussion, let me first have this report. And Egypt hits record 7 million tourists milestone in first half of 2023. Let's watch.
Egypt welcomed over 7 million tourists in the first half of 2023, a record high for the country. This came according to a statement published by the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities this month. Minister of Tourism and Antiquities Ahmed Issa congratulated the Permanent Council for Hotel and Resort Permits, as well as the tourism private sector during a regular meeting with the Council. The Minister highlighted the efforts of the private sector and the fruitful and effective cooperation with the relevant authorities to place Egypt in the competitive position that it deserves among the ranks of the world's major tourism states. Issa said that cooperation and coordination is ongoing with the Ministry of Civil Aviation to increase the number of seats from countries with numerous tourists coming to Egypt. According to the statement, the minister also pointed out record high growth of the number of incoming tourists and the number of nights stayed, as well as the consistency and diversity of the composition of tourism markets. The ministry had predicted 15 million tourists to enter Egypt in 2023, a similar performance with a slight increase in the second half of 2023 will keep the country on course to achieve its target. Egypt welcomed 11.7 million tourists in 2022.